Hey guys, this is a Fortune Academy executive event, which is incredibly different and very high end compared to the normal ones we do, which I absolutely love. But these events are designed to attract a professional investor or a high net worth as defined by the bank. So they have, either a company owner or a very high earner or family wealth, etc. And what we're offering on the night is a very exclusive opportunity about how to get companies onto the public market, but not in the very traditional manner that people know. The problem we're solving here is two things really. Most company owners, they work really hard, maybe 50 years on a company that they grow from inception to a very large level, and then they tend to list it on the public market because they want to make lots of money and eventually retire. For that 50-year period, for example, they have never really got that personal wealth built. So what I'm trying to show everyone here is that I'm working with a consultancy group which are helping me do this process, and it's very, very exciting, but it's allowing company owners that are doing very well, very entrepreneurial, that want to still scale their companies and build and get to the multinational level where most companies cannot just get loans from the bank or compete with the multinational corporations. So we're helping the small, medium enterprise industry, and they are going to be able to build private wealth and build their capital in their company without affecting the two. So it's really exciting. It's quite a complex structure, so we're trying to keep this event really nice and light and a lot of networking, and you'll see yourself what it's like. And keep an eye out for these in the future, and maybe you'll get invited. These are invite only, by the way, forgot to mention, sorry, but it's not something you can just join and register. You have to be part of my network. But the first stage, of course, is to come to a normal Fortune Academy event, which the link is below. So hopefully see you guys soon, and if you have any questions about this, see me in the event and ask me. Bye. And thank you so much for coming to this event. So half of this room, the better half of course, is mine. No, they're all incredible. I've met a lot of you today that are very interesting from different backgrounds. Is it okay if I give you a very quick intro of what I do and why I'm here talking about investments? So I started my investment journey in 2004. I very much did the typical thing. What's the first industry people go into when they want to make money? Any guesses? Property. What would you buy? Yeah, an asset. Yeah, correct. Property. So typically I thought, I want to be rich. What does richness say? Property. So I wanted to be rich, so I did property. And I had a multi-million pound portfolio all through no money down strategies. Before 2008 you could do no money down, bridging finance, instant remortgage. It was great. So I did well, and I was very good at negotiating deals. That's all I knew at that time, and I learned from people who are very senior to me. So that's where my forte is. I learn from people, I am a sponge, I learn, I implement. I'm not scared of doing the deal. Also, anyone here who owns a business currently? Show of hands. Lovely, okay. What, would you say the rest of you just high net worths, people who like to invest? Would you say yes? I mean, yeah, I know you are, of course. So, as you may understand, when you get to a certain age in your life, and I was financially retired at, let's say, 25. I know I still look 25, but I'm a bit older. But I didn't want to stop. That was my point. And I went into, well, actually, at that point was 2008. And everyone remembers 2008. Raise your hand if you were affected by that. Anyway, positive or negative. Thank you. Because I bought the properties at such a cheap value, I was still in positive equity. Rental income was very positive. I was okay. But by accident, I fell into the world of financial trading. And that is where my new journey began. Financial trading was something that really was astonishing. I learned how to make money from sitting at my laptop, doing it seemingly easily, and then losing a lot of money, and then learning eventually from one of the best city traders in London. Now, I have to say, from the look around this room, there's not enough women. That's my problem. Because I am probably the only female trader that is teaching in this world how other people should trade, and then I give them prop fund investment. So if you have a single company, this is company, let's say 3, and he went IPO. So this is a traditional IPO I want to explain to you. I want to show you the flaws and what I have learned from a company called Unity Group, who is now effectively my partner in this process, is what I'm going to offer you guys as an idea. It can be an investment, or you could be the company. So there's 2 angles I'm going with this. One, you can either buy seed investment and make a lot of money, because pre-IPO shares, if you get on the right side at the right time, we have some incredible hedge funds here that I know. Now, when you go to a single, so if anyone doesn't know this, I'm going to make it really simple. I'm going to keep this presentation really short just to make you understand the concept, so you understand the pros and cons of going IPO as a single company. And really, the way I'm going to show you is probably far better, because as a single company, when you do this, it's usually an exit strategy. Most company owners tend to make so much money and then they think, okay, one day I am going to do what? Cash in. Either you're going to die. Some people will say, okay, I get to a point where I'm super old, right, let's cash in and get that yacht. Who would agree that maybe that could be a possibility when I'm like 60, 70? But who wants to wait that long? My point is, why wait that long? So I don't want you to work really hard. Everything you buy through the dividends of your company are company owned. Therefore, if anything happens, that goes away. Does that make sense? Yeah. The way we're going to keep it clean is do it the following. Let's say this company 1, 2, and 3. These are companies that are owned by young companies, so at least 2 to 3 years old. They could be old, I don't mind how old. The aim is you cannot exit straight away. If you want to be part of this, we want you to still want to scale. So what we're helping is the SME industry. This is the SME market, which actually forms 80% of the world's economy. It's not the multinational corporations, yet we don't get the opportunity to scale, and they don't get the banking loans. So I'm looking for, so maybe people in this room, maybe this is you. If you are a company that makes sterling 300k net, not revenue, not, this is net profit on the books, that's the kind of individuals we're looking for. So not looking for loss, we're looking for people who are profitable. What we look to do, if you had to go public, do you know how much it would cost you to go to a main market? Anyone? There must be a guess. So you're looking at 2. And how many people? 9? On the books. This is of 600k. Normally, people that take this system can afford to because of the lockout agreement. So, in a nutshell, what I want you to think about is, if you're interested, no pressure. All I wanted to do today was just think about it. Make this concept available to you. Put it in your heads. My team is dotted about. We have Liam, we have Jonah, yes, so speak to them.
So my name is Gordon Donkin. I'm the Director of European Operations for a consultancy called Fletcher CSI. We do market due diligence for a range of multinational companies all around the world. Hither certainly has come out with some sort of unique ability to raise funds and de-risk certain situations and attract investors in order to grow their businesses, and it's certainly worth looking at for the next stage of their development. I've met a lot of eclectic people who've got various different interests in different technologies, different investment portfolios, and it's been interesting to me to sort of see and meet different people from different environments, be it financial services, be it marketing, and be it research areas. And it's been a real learning experience for me to meet so many different people in different environments and learn so much from them. And be it, as I say, technology or financial services, it's been a really positive experience, and I would indeed recommend others to come, and I look forward to meeting you at the next event. Thank you very much indeed.
My name is Michel, and I know Hither for the last, I think, 4 years. I came to one of the trading events 4 years ago, and I learned to train Forex with Hither. What I was not ready for was the change that in my life that basically that was going to trigger. So that triggered a massive change in my life, and things from one to another. It turns out right now I'm in a much better position, somewhere where I couldn't even dream of being 4 years ago. So I came to this event today, which is the CEO to IPO event, because I'm currently working on a project with Hither, which we are hoping to release this year. I cannot say too much about it, but it's going to be very exciting. And it was very, very interesting. This event was it was very interesting to see the diverse range of people who I met today, the speakers, as well as the attendees. Everyone successful in their own domains, but so many different domains and so many things to learn from them. So I hope there's going to be many more of these events, and I'm looking forward to them. As far as the investment opportunities go, I would definitely recommend this event to any entrepreneur out there who basically wants to break the wall. It's kind of a difficult step for any budding entrepreneur, anyone who wants to start, who has a project, who probably even has a product out there, but who wants to break that single step to being able to sell to their first customers, or even to scale and get to a much bigger size than they currently are. I think an event like this one definitely opens your eyes to many people who have already achieved it before you, and you don't need to reinvent the wheel every single time. You don't need to reinvent the infrastructure. The infrastructure already exists. It's actually, the path is already paved for you, so you can just simply come and ride along. So,
good evening. My name is Kamal Prabhakar, and I was really impressed with this evening, and so glad that I was invited this evening to see this function here. The people, amazing, but the people who are behind this investments and many projects, you know, it's sort of, there's a Brexit one way we're worried about, but there is so much positiveness in this room, that new investments, new courage, and very impressive people with investments. I mean, this company here behind me, if you look at them, they have been working for many years. But what's good about them, they are different and they are realistic. And what they do is they will be everything above board, and they involve you into it to invest. It is automatically that you will come to them instead of them coming to you, because they are real. So my message to you today is, I personally witnessed what I saw today, and I think you will be happy if you come and have a look at this company, get involved with them, just have a look, and your investments will get double, triple, and safe. So have a great evening. See you again. Thanks.